Okay, I think it's time to bring us back to the basics of manifestation because there's just so much noise out there. I feel like it could get very overwhelming when you're just constantly thinking about all the different techniques, all the different ways to manifest. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? How long do I need to persist for? Like, I feel like it's just gotten so freaking complicated. And in this video, I want to just simplify it and remind us of the only thing that we really need to know and to continue being persistent with when it comes to manifestation. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosa, and if this is the first time that you're seeing my face, then welcome. It's so nice to have you. If you're interested in checking out my offers, my one-on-one coaching, my free masterclass, my courses, you can find that all at www.rosa.com. Now, let's get into the topic of today's video, which is a simplifying manifestation. Okay, so Manifestation 101. Once we get an idea, something that we want to manifest, what do we need to do? As I take my final sip of coffee, I'm actually about to head over to the airport now. I'm going to Florida for As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, is that I'm going to Florida for a couple months. I currently live in Toronto, but I'm going to be spending some time over in Florida with my family for a couple months. So super excited for this new chapter. 2023, it's our year, baby, okay? Trust and believe. All of our manifestations are coming to us. That is my intention for myself, for everybody watching this video, is that we all receive the desires that we are setting out for ourselves and manifesting for ourselves because we deserve it, period. Okay, so let's talk about the number one thing that we need to know in order to manifest, and let's just bring it right back to the basics, shall we? And talk about the fact that our thoughts manifest, period. Our thoughts are what is going to determine the way that we feel. Our thoughts is what is going to determine the way that we show up and the way that we are consistently speaking to ourselves. The inner dialogue that we are repeating on a consistent basis is based on our thoughts. Now, we cannot control every single thought that comes to us. You may have heard me say this in videos in the past before, but what we can do is we can choose which thoughts that we feed into our mind on a consistent basis that will eventually become our dominant thoughts. Now, our subconscious mind is constantly absorbing everything, right? So what are you absorbing on a consistent basis? Are you absorbing the news? Are you absorbing the media? Are you absorbing negativity coming from family or from friends on a consistent basis? Because no matter what you are listening to on a consistent basis, the people that you surround yourself with, the circumstances that you surround yourself with, the videos you watch, the shows you watch, the content you watch, it is all impressing on our subconscious mind, and unknowingly we are manifesting based on whatever we are being exposed to on a consistent basis. If we want to create a more desirable life for ourselves, if we want to truly manifest the things that we desire into our lives, we need to be very observant and careful about what we are feeding into our minds on a consistent basis. Let's say you want to manifest money, but the content that you're watching is all about how we're entering into a recession, or you're listening to people who are constantly in a victim mentality saying money is hard to come by, that it's hard to attract money, that people have to work extremely hard nowadays, that it's hard to find a job nowadays. Is that the content that you are continuously feeding to your mind? Or are you listening to podcasts that are elevating you? Are you surrounded by people that are constantly wanting to better themselves, be in a better position in their lives? Are you consciously deciding to feed your mind with positive affirmations that reaffirm the reality that you want to experience? At the end of the day, you need to be the conscious decider of the thoughts that you are programming into your mind. Because if you're not consciously deciding which thoughts to feed into your mind is just going to think the thoughts that it's been programmed to think, that it's been conditioned to think. Your thoughts are literally just going to puke out beliefs that you carry in your subconscious. If you want to attract money into your life, if you want to attract a relationship, you need to be feeding your thoughts with thoughts that support you having that thing, getting that thing, embodying the version of you that has that thing. Repeating things to yourself such as money flows to me all the time. Money is constantly flowing in. I constantly feel like I have money. I constantly see my bank account increasing. I constantly get get new opportunities and people coming up to me, offering me little positions and jobs and opportunities and ways of increasing my income. I am exposed to the right people that teach me the right things, that help me invest in the right things and at the right times, and I'm constantly just so lucky when it comes to money. Things like this, affirmations like this, that even if you don't believe them at first, the more you continuously reprogram your mind with these new beliefs consciously, and we need to do this consciously if we want to be the conscious creators of a reality, as the more that we do this, the more that we reaffirm this new story, the more that it becomes solidified into our belief system, the more it becomes the way that we just view life, the way that things just are for us. And when we believe something so deeply that things are just this way for us, that is what leads to our manifestations coming. When you continuously tell yourself affirmations so much that it ingrains into your belief system and into your subconscious mind. All you need to do consciously is feed yourself the more positive thoughts, and your subconscious will do the rest. We need to persist in drilling these new affirmations into our minds despite what's going on in the 3D, right? We need to be able to ignore the outside world and continuously reaffirm our new story. It doesn't matter what anybody says to you. I don't care what anybody says to you. I literally don't. We need to stop using just our logical mind. This world is magical, okay? This world is not logical. We need to continue to persist in the affirmations. As soon as you notice in your day-to-day life, thoughts that do not serve you start popping in, such as, I'm bad with money, such as thoughts as, I need more money, I'm like, anything of lack, any negative thoughts that you have revolving the thing that you want to manifest, as soon as you notice that that is in your mind, we need to be able to notice it, feel the feelings that that thought arises, because thoughts arise feelings within us. So as soon as you get the thought that you're bad with money, and then you start stressing out how you're bad with money and you need to get your shit together with money, then that's going to produce a feeling. You're going to start feeling stressed out. As soon as that happens, allow yourself to feel it for a second, but then be like, oh, wait, that is not the story that I am programming into my mind. That is not what I am affirming. I want you to instantly be able to recognize the story that's been running on autopilot, choose the new affirmation that you would like to replace that thought with, and just start reaffirming on a loop the new affirmations that you'd like to ingrain into your mind. At first, you're not going to believe it, and that's okay. But the more that you begin to reaffirm, not only are your thoughts going to change, but you're going to start to see your outer reality reflecting back to you the new thoughts that you have placed into your mind. All this other stuff, all these other techniques, and feel in the end and embody and all this stuff, yes, all of it's great. Do the techniques, do whatever you feel resonant to. But at the end of the day, if we want to simplify this for ourselves, if we want to just get ourselves right back on track because we've forgotten that it really is this simple as starting at the thought level of constantly bringing back our thoughts to the right place, bringing our thoughts back into alignment, life literally isn't all in our mind. Life is constantly replaying back to us, showing us feedback of the thoughts that we are continuously affirming to ourselves. I want you to challenge yourself for the next 3 days, okay? Just start with 3 days of being super conscious of the story and the thoughts that you're replaying in your mind. Notice the thoughts that are coming up that don't serve you. Begin to reaffirm a new story for yourself that is in alignment with the life that you want to live. Continue to reaffirm new thoughts that you want to experience in your 3D life, and you're going to see your life reflecting back to you the new thoughts that you are continuously reaffirming. That's all from me in this video, guys. I hope you got value out of it. If you did, please leave it a like and a comment letting me know what was the most valuable thing you got out of this video. Hit the subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And without further ado, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Love ya.